stuff. What if I make a sound? What's up? Well, as you can see, you stuck with me in Emily. That's her. No. You need a picture. My name's Matt, and I play drums. Hey.
Either. We're bonding. Yay!
I don't like Matt.
We should make a club that I don't like Matt.
We can take a survey.
That's what I said.
A new research project.
Right? I'm gonna do my thesis. Yeah.
The I don't like Matt club.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll talk to Dr. People about that this week.
I'm sure she'll be on board because she doesn't like me either.
Wow. Good. I'll ask her about it. Like, hey, do you not like Matt? Me either. Let's make a thesis off of it.
Yeah. This study would be in depth.
Really?
I'll send out a survey.
Oh!
I take them so little, I need to stop.
Right? What? You need to stop what?
Right,
Sometimes I take them very serious.
Oh, girl. We don't hang out. You don't. Yeah. You should always. No, seriously, Mariah. Take it seriously.
Serious.
Like, no, but
Don't.
seriously.
Don't.
No, just don't take anything so seriously.
See, I can't.
No, but every night, when
Alright, we're putting a plug on Matt. Back to the drumming group. We're not actually in a circle, friends, so let's do it.
we're gonna be in a circle a bit. All right. So first off, we drummed.
Yeah.
We sang. We danced. We corralled.
What did I miss? The Blackbird.
I have something. As you can see, there's some random weird instruments laying around. We'll get to those in a second. But if you want to leave one thing for you, we'll get to these little weird things after that. Let's chill it. We need to chill with it, right? We need to relax. And let it, It's been a hard week, right? No?
No joke, midterm.
Yeah, midterm, right?
Yeah, no joke.
That She did.
So good class today. I was like in the moment. I was like, yes.
It was just like, I've never heard the wiggles in a while.
I love the wiggle.
It was so good.
Is that too dark?
No, like I love it.
But you did a good job there.
So, what I would like everybody to do is, first make sure you plant it in your seat and you're comfortable, right? You're supporting. Support is important, right? Being grounded, kind of aware of your surroundings and reality. By sitting deep in your chair, you allow yourself to feel that support. So make sure you're comfortable. Once you find yourself in a nice, comfortable position, if you're comfortable doing this, go ahead and close your eyes. It's been an insane week, as we can all relate on some level, of the stresses of school, of maybe some relationships, or just life in general. Pretty crazy week once you add it all together. So if everyone could, I want you to take your shoulders, lift them up to your ears, and then now pull them back towards your backbone or your shoulder blades, and then let them rest down. Bring them back down and let them rest. A nice kind of relaxed position. Ease some of that tension on your neck. While in this position, give me 4 really nice deep breaths on your own tempo. Just commit to the breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Real powerful deep breaths. Let yourself get lost with the breath. Now, while you're in this space, I want want you to think about something that brought a smile to your face this week. In the midst of all the chaos, school and life, try to remember one thing that just made you light up a bit, whether it was a joke, just a friend, or even a TV show, it doesn't matter. Just think about that. I want you to just give thanks to it. Because even in the hardest times, there's a little light poking through somewhere. In this next silence, give me another 4 nice, controlled, deep breaths. Just be aware of your breath, of your body, of your place in this room, and then your place on this planet. When you're comfortable, reach out to your drum. Start lightly scratching the surface. Just in that little bit of time that you kind of sit, just loosen it up a bit and breathe. Think about your situation and your place in this world. There's a power in that. Just being aware of where we are and being here in the moment. Too often we get distracted by, obviously school, the challenges that come with that. But even just a notification on our phone just will take us out of reality. Right? So it's good to just kind of every now and then remember that you're here and that you're you. And there is no future or past. All there is right now. There's kind of some beauty to it. When you're real comfortable, drop a sick beat. Real question is who drops that first sick beat. Because it sets the tempo for the entire rest of the section of sick beatness. There we go, there we go. Stop. Pretty sick right there. I might need to go to a doctor. sickest of beats.
Okay. Does anyone actually know how to operate those lights? Because if I try and turn them on, I'm going to instantly blind everyone.
Cotton hands.
Okay.
Clap.
Clap on. Clap off.
That's how it works. You know? Hey!
Sure, Matthew.
Alright, yeah, do you want to rock the sound?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, friends, if we want to spread out and go a little bit more circular, travel a little bit. Nice.
Did you guess?
Beautiful.
She was tripping.
Oh no.
Circle. I've never seen you without a mask. That was trippy.
Really?
Yeah.
This is my face.
You.
Hello. Hi, I'm Ryan. That's you, okay?
I didn't know that you had a beard. Sorry. I never.
I didn't imagine you with a beard either.
Really?
You didn't imagine me with a beard either.
I know. No big reveal.
Sorry.
Can we edit the tape where I didn't take my mask out?
No, that's too much effort.
Cut it.
Dang it. That's really good coffee. Ethiopia?
No, man.
I have no clue. It's really good.
Anyway, take your mask off to drink, and then put your mask on, and then take your mask off again to drink. And
In reality, I have the vaccine. Like, I have literally 0% chance, not 0% chance of getting it or getting it.
I had a vaccine.
You did get it?
I'm getting the second dose on Friday.
Man, how'd you get so lucky?
I do in-home health care for children.
There you go.
That's so.
Yeah, I do the fellowship for practicum, and they're like, you want it? I'm like, I do.
If you're offered it.
My sister's diabetic and she's not allowed to get the vaccine.
Oh no.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
what do you have for us with that? What is that? Strawberry?
Raspberry white milk.
Ooh.
Where'd you get like black coffee?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, friends. So the activity that I have for us today is kind of in the same vein, but doing like the opposite thing.
Wait, what?
So I was thinking.
Sorry.
What?
Doing the same thing but the opposite.
Matt, buddy,
Yeah.
why do you have a knife?
Because this whole
Matt.
Okay.
Matt.
the hole is not working in it.
Matt,
Guys,
buddy.
I'm an adult.
You could just take the lid off.
You guys are awesome. You just pulled out a knife. I'm like, oh,
Chris
now.
and I scheduled a community drum circle at the farm that I work at, Saturday, April
Oh,
3rd.
yeah.
If you guys want to
Oh, I'm hilarious.
join.
I'm so funny.
Down the 22.
You are.
So me who doesn't know where the So you know where the technical college is over there?
I think so.
So you drive down the 22 like you're going to Gray.
Okay.
And it's on the left hand side. So it's like 10 minutes from here.
What kind of farm is it?
We do like animals and vegetables. So a little bit of everything.
What
But
kind of animals?
you got goats? No goats. There's sheep, pig, turkey, guinea fowl, duck, chicken, and I think that's
I need to know
oh,
what
rabbits.
rabbits.
Not meat.
I have a rabbit.
Love rabbit.
Alright, you do your thing.
Okay.
Maybe they are for
Yay! Emily's
What the
activity.
so.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Emily's
If you guys
activity.
want to come, I don't know, we might do like a sign up thing, or you can just show up. It's Saturday, April 3rd. And the market from 10 to 2. We'll probably do the drums at 11 or something like that. And we like serve meals and whatever, so
It's nice.
it's fun.
Be sure to have CK let me know the details of that so I can
Oh,
send
he
out
already
an
does.
email for the
Sure,
the
okay,
market.
cool.
He knows them.
That
But
was cool.
I need to know them because I'm the only one who works tech in this room.
Actually, that's the whole thing.
But you don't do it here. Anyway, don't mess with my brain. Anyway, friends. So, for my activity, what I was thinking about doing is Matt just got us all chilled for midterm stress. My plan was for us to completely drum out the midterm stress. So
Love
if there's
that.
any of that left, that's what we're going to be using.
Is it going to break the drum?
What? If you have enough money to buy a new one, sure.
This is That's a great idea. Now we're just like, okay, leave.
Let me
'cause I'm serious. Yes.
If you would let me finish, Matt.
I just want to hit my drum.
Okay, so what we're gonna do
Patience, child.
is, this is going to end up sounding really messy and chaotic, because I don't want you to listen to anyone else in the room.
Sounds great.
I want you, as best as you can, to completely block everything out.
What did you say?
Not yet, Matt! It doesn't
Come on,
matter, you're
man.
gonna be completely offbeat from whatever they're playing. It doesn't matter if you have a beat in what you're doing. We're just going to completely play out whatever. And because I don't want us all to be on, I'm kind of stealing something from one of your activities, by the way, if you haven't noticed by now. But you don't even have to have a beat to it at all. And I don't want us to have a beat to go off of, so I'm not even gonna count us off. So randomly, at some point, we're just gonna, okay, go. So even though it started out as a complete absolute mess, did you guys hear where at one point we were actually like coming together on a similar rhythm there, and it actually sounded like something that made sense? It was still a lot more chaotic than some of our other stuff, but that's what
It
kind of
was.
makes it fun.
You know what I imagine? Weirdly enough, while I was running, this is where my brain went. We were all playing this like chaotic, weird, just non-rhythmic thing, explosion of just random drums. And I imagine like that playing, but all of a sudden that like the camera zips out of here and goes to the shot of like the main character driving frantically on a highway, but we're still like covering the, I guess, soundscape of the shot. And it was like a really cool thing. I think that because it could have been a movie thing with some crazy like non-performing rhythm. I thought it was super cool. Sounded great.
If anything has a hobby of script writing, like soundtrack.
I don't know, it was cool. I really wish we had time to just do things like whatever you wanted to do. Time and money. Yeah, the nice combination of life. None of us have. What do you do? Maybe ice cream.
Matt, are you okay?
It's been a long week.
Alright, friend. Well, this is actually something that I was planning on using as a therapeutic activity for something later, but basically the idea is having something where you can be extremely messy and chaotic to just get out that stress or whatever the negative emotion is. It'll still lead to something good coming out of it at the end. It doesn't have to sound good at the beginning. So, that's what we were going for with that, with midterm, mid-semester stress and jump.
Yeah, right.
So, thanks, friend. That was fun.
Cool.
I loved it.
We're gonna go totally opposite direction and go really, really, really weird.
This is what happens when Matt and I plan separately.
Yeah. So, as you'll see, there's weird little instruments around you. Pick one.
I want that one.
No, that's what I
Well,
want.
I said it first.
Oh,
You can have it. Because I'm the nice friend. Share. That's mine.
No, I was.
Well, you can have this one if you wanted to.
I think I have both of them.
No.
And whatever else.
One
you
for
decide.
me.
Do you want to go in the closet and find something super cool? I can go pick something
Me
for
is
you. Or
one.
how do you want to rub this out?
You would?
Me.
Just something light and airy.
Should I bring this to my chair?
You can do whatever you want. I brought mine to my chair.
Not really.
Actually, I probably should have answered that.
These
I don't know
are
what the
C
heck that's
pentatonic
doing.
with S and another C. So
Oh, wait,
kind
this
of-
is it.
Oh,
This
Sorry.
one's
Yeah.
This is
there's Clinkle Clankles in that closet and whatever you want. Like for instance, you can play this little chord thing. Or you can play that. That's out too. It's a bell tree,
It's really cool sound.
and you just run it down with them. Ooh, reading rainbow.
Hello.
You didn't know that was an option.
Matt,
Yes.
did you remove the
Sounds like
one that
Pinocchio.
you found
Does anyone else hear that? You're not just Pinocchio.
Okay. So, speaking of the whole like soundscape type thing, right? Of creating some sort of atmospheric mood or sound. Let's go to left field, shall we? While I was thinking, I was like, I wanted to like go for a walk in like a springtime woods, like where it's light and dainty and little chipmunks were running around and the squirrels are, yeah, right? I know, exactly what I was thinking. So I just want to like start really simple, and let's start with Mariah, just a nice tone, just like your tempo, whatever you want. You can keep it slow, keep it fast, whatever. And what I do is when I point to you, I want you just to add something of your desire. Just a nice little light little just trip. And what we'll do is I'll pull people out, pull people in as we go on this kind of soundscape journey. Now, there is no real story, but just keep in mind springtime and colorful, lush, like forestry and little woodland creatures. That's weird, but let's go for it. All right, so when I look at you, come in with something kind of dainty. touch if you can. Imagine the sunlight coming through the trees. Nice breeze. Chipmunk peeking his head over a log. Now I want you to kind of visualize a sense of some sort of thing that's not right. Because we don't know it yet. But there's a fox in the bushes. And it sees the chipmunk. All of a sudden the chipmunk's alerted. They didn't know something's around. What is around? What is it, right? There's something wrong. I don't know if I like it. All of a sudden the fox jumps out of the clearing.
Motherfucker got 8.
Oh! That's the end of the story then.
Oh, motherfucker, no way. That thing got 8.
Yes, he did. But we look in the distance, and there's another squirrel. Back to nature.
That was cool.
That's so cool. Okay, did you guys like visualize? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Everyone sounded amazing. That sounded really cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Remind me of Pinocchio a little bit.
I was lying the whole time.
What do you mean?
Pinocchio lying. Come on. Come on. I got to spell out my
You know
mouth.
what it was? I drank before I came. That's the problem.
It's not pure.
That's what I do. That was what you sounded amazing. You.
Why is your humor dad jokes?
Huh?
Why is your humor all dad jokes?
I have no idea. It's just
Your humor's all dad jokes.
yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're comfortable, if you're comfortable, if you want to wipe down, feel free, but switch instruments.
Okay. You know that scene though, where everyone's asleep and the music
Find
starts
something
playing?
new. Grab a wife if you
This one,
want.
because I call dibs, and this one is
Grab a wife if you
Oh,
want.
sorry, don't sneak past
this
it.
one is mine.
I'm gonna try
I call
this.
dibs.
Okay, okay.
I'm just letting you know.
I need to.
Tiny little try.
I'm gonna try this.
What did you use to play this?
Oh, the little things. Did you want to
Oh,
wipe
I'm
them out?
sorry. Oh, don't worry, Sarah. Look, Sarah, I got one.
Oh.
I got one.
I got you. Check it.
I got
No
one.
virus around here.
You're the only virus here, man.
Hey.
Oh.
All right, let's see.
Oh, look, I'm
All right, we're gonna change the soundscape. I want you to visualize something else and see if our whole sound changes. And we're gonna start with let's start here.
all right.
Oh well, you started last time. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
Okay, we'll start here then. I want something shimmery. Now this one The theme is the Aurora Borealis. Okay, that's it. That's what we're going with. Are we familiar?
What?
The Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights.
Oh,
Like
I'm
in
thinking.
Frozen.
Something. So yes, just we're going for a Frozen thing. So please.
thank you.
Now, question. I don't want to like make it too like. Would the lights dimmer be cooler?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%.
Can you clap?
Huh?
Can somebody clap? Yeah, I told you, Emily. That's how it works.
Clap. Matt, you're such a jerk.
I know. All right. So yeah, Aurora Borealis. Ring tree, belfry. You got it. Ring us in. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Get lost in the sonic wind. Now I want you to pick a number between 1 and 100. Once you have your number, I want you to count to that number, and once you reach that number, stop playing. I'll tell you when to start counting in a second. Now, I was not expecting that. I thought that was a school bell.
Me too.
Dang.
Because that was like lost in like the tranquility. Right? And that jolted me back to reality real quick. I was not prepared for that.
Oh, wow.
I only got to 26 of 72.
Girl, how
Wow,
slow
how
are you
slow are you
counting?
counting? 1, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, New Mexico. 2,
You didn't tell
Mississippi.
me to count seconds. I was counting hits.
Oh, I just like in your head count to the number, you know?
I know what you meant. I just wanted to be about it.
No, that's cool. Well, what's cool was the anticipation of when you were going to stop.
I wasn't.
Like every time you both hit,
Yeah.
I was wondering in my head, like I was just so into it, I was like, is this the last one? And honestly, like at the very last second, my chest was like, it's the last one. And then it came, I was like, it's not the last one. Like, it was like this like release of just, oh, that's so nice, it's not the last one. But it was this like tension of like, will they, won't they type thing.
I was
you know?
debating on how many to go to see when somebody was going to say something.
I was just gonna sit with it. I was letting you.
Matt would be here till 2 a.m.
Yeah, I was just gonna let you just like however you all. I didn't realize your counting was just abnormal. But
And then we all got yanked out of the void.
right, she ripped this out with a vengeance. She's like, "We done." My head, I thought it was a school bell. It brought me back
It did
to high
sound
school. I was
like
like,
it,
wait a second, like.
Missed the bus.
It did
You're
sound
gonna come
like
like drum circle is concluded. Like, I was not ready.
It did sound like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just wanted to approach drumming kind of in a unique, weird, different way as opposed to just banging that out on some djembes for a little bit. So thank you for humoring me.
I liked it.
I like that
Yeah.
one. Mhm.
It was really peaceful.
The one.
I didn't expect it to be as peaceful as it was. It was peaceful.
I like how the different ones sounded different too. That was very fun.
Yeah.
There was an obvious, there's a very like tangible difference between the two. Yeah. I like the second one a little better personally in terms of the soundscape. Not that like the original instruments are good, but I like the overall theme of the second one. Cool. It is 7:20, 3-ish, 4-ish. If you guys want to call it, feel free after that nice tranquil piece.
Mhm. That was good.
All right, that's a good start. Okay, if not, then we can just bang it out. But honestly, I think it was good. Just kind of shake it off,
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was good.
right?
Mhm.
How is this like supposed to be played?
Oh,
What
exactly
does it
as you
say?
think it would be, right? So it's usually it'll have like a note and like what you look like as a trill, but it's a zigzag that goes all the way down, right? So if you look on the ledger staff, yes. And what it is like when you're reading percussion music, it's not like you're reading a note. It's just like an attack, right? So what you do is when you see that, you go.
Okay.
Right? Now, you would never actually go like, okay, that's it. 'Cause
Yeah, I noticed that they weren't laid out in any specific
not at all,
pattern.
not at all. So it's really just that kind of like